Hey everybody, where is this? This is Wednesday. Oh my god, it's halfway through the week.
Well, we're starting off on fire today.
I have 2 more days till the weekend.
Welcome to the Not Quite Ready for Primetime live stream. We are the Disney Nerd Herders. Tonight we continue our tour of Magic Kingdom. We are reviewing each land in depth. Last week, if you missed it, go check out last week's shows where we covered Main Street USA with our friend Jim from More Sunshine Please and Walt and Melissa from Mouse Talk. Tonight, we are covering Adventureland because all the cool people, you walk down Main Street USA and you take a left. You're the left.
My left.
Yeah, left. And then you start off in Adventureland. So tonight we have...
the correct way.
Jim is back. We got Jim. And we have... Where am I? I got to remove myself. Jim and Derek and Gregory from D&G Explorer.
I can see Jim waving in behind the scenes. It's like, you gotta let him in.
I was waiting. I heard my name.
I wanted to bring you guys in one at a time, but when I went to do that, it said remove, and I'm like, no, I don't want to remove Jim. I wanted to bring him on. So, anyways, welcome, guys. Thanks for being here.
Hey, everybody.
We are ready tonight to tackle Adventureland. I'll have to admit, Adventureland, when I first went with you, the first time I ever went to Magic Kingdom, Adventureland was my
80s.
favorite land.
Yeah.
I
remember when Brer Bear and Brer Fox and Brer Rabbit used to walk around Adventureland and they would do like the conga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you
that
could
was a
be
long time ago.
Yeah,
About
talking 80s. So yeah.
Wow.
So when we meet you guys in Magic Kingdom and we go through Adventureland, we'll be doing the conga. I'm there.
Yeah, she's gonna lead it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I could get Avery to lead it.
Boom.
So we must mention first in the chatpedia. Keith, welcome in. You're first again. Dedication, buddy. Thanks for being here tonight. Debbie Bernfeld, welcome in. Hello, my dear friends. James from Supermod Ryan. Thanks for being here, buddy. Who else we got in tonight? We got Jamie B. Jamie B. Hello,
Captain
Jamie.
Akron.
Captain, what? What would you say, Meredith? Come on. We have quality name pronunciation here. Captain Akron.
Oh.
Akron. Akron is a thing to fly on for Flight of Passage, right?
Is it?
Captain, blame her. I say it right, man.
Is it RON? I don't have my glasses on. Akron?
Captain Akron.
You're saying
still,
N.
yeah.
N.
You live 5 minutes from Worcester, and you're talking about pronunciations where Massachusetts has loads of mispronunciations. Kidding me?
Good point.
Anyways, all right. So let's
Moving
move
on.
on. Yep, let's move on.
Laura's here.
Where? Oh, there she is. Laura B, good evening. Thanks everyone for coming.
Yeah.
I'm just messing around.
Cynthia's here.
It jumped. Candy Mom, Cynthia, welcome in.
And Timothy Rainwaters is here.
Timothy Rainwaters. I met him at Pop Century.
Yeah.
And Courtney. And and the other one, I forgot her name. Let's see. Timothy. I thought I saw Rob. There he is. Rob Fudge. There you go.
Jim's got our back.
Shit. Yeah. Was that Jim or Derek?
Mine was natural.
Yeah, you go to the bathroom for that naturalness.
All right. Welcome in, Rob. Awesome. All right. So welcome in, everybody. Again, tonight we're tackling Adventureland. We're going to try to review pretty much everything in Adventureland. We're going to do the rides. We're going to do the restaurants, the quick service, and anything else in there. I know that Derek loves his restrooms.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're going to have.
There's one that's highly traveled.
Yeah.
Well, let's just explain that because it's just that he likes to rate which ones are like the nicest and cleanest. That's the reason why.
And I always say, if my cheeks have to touch public seats, I want it to be a nice one.
Oh my gosh.
I think we can all get behind that. Pun intended.
Oh, we're gonna welcome in Kate Atwood. She just popped in here too.
Could we call that the cheek sheet?
Oh, jeez.
No?
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta double do those cheat sheets too.
Or
Or try to clog a toilet.
Oh, I just got water all over me.
All right.
Amy just popped in. Amy from AJC Magic TV.
Amy.
Okay, it's
Welcome
like-
in, Amy. Yeah.
Filled to the rim.
We're hitting the water. All right.
Mm.
Welcome in, Amy.
The hard stuff.
Yeah, the dilly dilly.
Dilly-dilly.
I got it all over me now.
All right, guys. So
Oh, I'm all wet.
Adventureland. I do have a picture. Let me just start off with this cool picture that our producer came up with. Let's share this one. It's gonna take 1
Right
second.
there. I think that's it.
Oh no, I wanted to show this one right here because
Jim
this
is
is
in search.
as you
Yeah.
walk into Adventureland.
Okay.
Everybody knows the bridge over to Adventureland.
That is the shadow waving bridge.
That's the shadow waving bridge. Whenever we are walking over this, it's usually like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Bright suns and lots of shadows. And
Your
we
shadows in front
always-
of you.
We wave to our shadow family.
Hmm
and
Who
everything.
else does the shadow waving?
Who else
Anybody?
does? Who else does?
I've never
Anybody?
heard of that.
Yeah.
No.
But
Oh,
that's
Yeah.
something special that you guys get to do. So maybe
Yeah.
it'll pick
Mhm.
up with other people.
it's very it's pretty much like a tradition that we do.
It is.
Every time
It
we're over
is.
that
We
bridge.
have to wave at
Yeah.
the shadows. Yeah.
At least the first time.
Yes.
over
Yeah.
there.
First morning at Magic Kingdom.
Yes. All right. So that's the bridge going into Adventureland.
Hmm
Let's start with Derek and Gregory. What is the first thing that comes to mind when you think about Adventureland?
Adventureland. It takes me back to when we were climbing the pyramids in Cancun and just the rustic jungles and being attacked by panthers and
Panthers.
Komodo dragons. And
Okay, well that's a little more like it. There's no panther.
Yeah, there is. There's definitely-
And just a smaller in Florida.
yes.
Jaguars.
Yes, and hence the name. I became Diego Explorer.
Oh, okay.
Wanda named me that after Dora the Explorer, I guess. Anyway,
Go,
what,
Diego, go.
what do I? My instant thought of it is probably the best themed land of all the lands in Magic Kingdom.
What comes to mind for me when I think about Adventureland, the first thing I thought of was and I probably can't even do it justice, but it's the doom 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 the drums, and then you hear, and so that's
The elephant.
for us. That's the Tiki Room area, but you also hear it when you're in Adventureland at Walt Disney World, somewhere in that vicinity.
And then the dark come over your head. The
Duck and cover.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
But it was
Wanda, and welcome in, Kay. All right, we have Wanda and Kay. And Eric
Yeah,
Lee, welcome
Eric,
in.
Eric,
Thanks,
welcome in, Eric.
Yeah, that is Adventureland. Obviously, is one of a kind. It's an awesome land.
It definitely has its sounds, the trigger sounds. You know.
Yes, I love those. Again, those what are they? Musical totem poles things with those little
Yeah. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
the little things like there. It's like almost like wooden wind chime. Well, it's a lot lower.
They didn't used to spit water. Now they do. Do you remember that?
Well, they've been spitting water for a while.
For a while,
yeah,
but in the beginning they didn't.
I think they were. Well, yeah, I'm not sure. I was gonna say they were musical in the beginning, but I don't. I could
No,
be-
it
I
was
could
the
be
same
wrong. Yeah.
doo-doos, but no water spitting.
The same doo-doos, but now we have water.
Highly technical term.
Yeah.
We're gonna welcome in Cherie, Surfer Girl, and Noah as well. Oh, and Ron and Meredith. the
Where are you
Duplicate
seeing
Crew.
all these people?
It's magic. I'm a
Search
mind
for
reader.
Walt. Yeah, she
I
got
hone
she
in.
got scrolled up, and
and-
there's Noah. Okay.
She sees them before they come up on the screen. She's clairvoyant.
Philly
Yeah.
Crew, welcome in. Thanks, guys. Cherie, welcome in.
What
Noah,
about
welcome
pictures is with the
in.
Philly crew that I have?
Oh,
I don't
other
know
the
if you
Philly.
can notice
Yes,
that.
want to show them while we have the Philly Crew
Sure.
here. We should show you guys our picture of one of everybody's
There it
favorite
is.
rides, right? And we were with the Philly Crew on Pirates of the Caribbean.
As you can tell, it's 2020. Everyone's wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Right?
All right, Jim, what's the first thing that comes to mind for you when you think about Adventureland?
Actually, the first thing that came to mind, Gregory already said it. Those jungle drums, when you're passing through the Shadow Family, whatever you called it, that thing. You
Shadow Bridge.
yeah, it's at the Adventureland jungle drums, and they're awesome. Adventureland is it's like vintage Disney. A lot of what's in Adventureland has been there since day one. The Tiki Birds and the Jungle Cruise and the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Pirates of the Caribbean has been there nearly as long. With the exception of a couple of things, a new restaurant, the magic carpets of Aladdin. This is pretty much the land that's closest to what Disney, the Magic Kingdom, was like on opening day than any other land, with the exception, I suppose, of Main Street. But yeah, it's I think of the jungle drums and that I'm in a very Disney place. I don't know how else to say that, but that's how I feel.
I think it's like,
enjoy. Oh, go ahead,
Oh.
Gary.
sorry, I was just gonna say I think it's the whole Tiki Room sounds and everything that you hear. Like I can hear the tick tock, like that sound that they have on a Tiki Room ride, or not ride, but show. Where all the things come to life before the show. You guys have the pre-show also, don't you? Like Disneyland does.
They do.
Yeah. So all those sounds and stuff make me think about Adventureland.
Yeah.
So what are you saying? What do you think about Adventureland?
I don't know. I was just gonna say that I enjoy going to Adventureland now as much as I did the first time going in there, and where they didn't change much, like Jim was saying. The only thing they really changed, they're changing Jungle Cruise, and they did a couple different modifications of the Tiki Room,
Yeah.
and then they added Jack Sparrow. But I still enjoy it just as much. It's not like, oh God, we've done this 100 times. I would do those rides all over again.
Yeah.
You know?
And I like it because it's like it's almost like I like starting at Adventureland because it's almost like starting off your trip as we don't live down there. We do vacations. We try to do them every year, but it's like the adventure is beginning. Your vacation adventure is beginning. You're beginning it in Adventureland pretty much, and it's very exciting. I like the adventure. It's almost like the first day of vacation. Boom, Adventureland. Everything is new. Everything is fresh and green, and that's what I get out of it. It's it's inspiring. It's fresh. I love the noises. I love the Treehouse is probably one of the things that comes to mind when I first think about Adventureland.
Yeah, that's usually the first attraction that we go on. Is the Treehouse.
Yeah,
we walk the Treehouse.
Start our trip with a 10-mile hike up a fake treehouse.
That's interesting because that's the first thing I avoid.
Yeah.
What do you mean it's fake tree? I thought it was a real tree. It was totally real. They water that thing every day.
It's totally real. I'm sorry. Yes.
Totally real.
Totally real.
It's Walt Disney's magic beans.
Yep.
Right?
Disney Andrum.
Well, you know what's kind of new with Adventureland? I think one of the newest things in Adventureland is they now have Club 33.
Oh yeah.
In that Adventureland, right? Right over the bridge, right over the Shadow Bridge.
That is new.
Right to the right is Club 33. Now, we have never been in Club 33. Any of you guys ever been lucky enough to be in Club 33? I think Pepper Tree Villa has, right?
Yes, they have.
Yeah.
I've
And,
seen video. That's about it.
Ooh,
I've kissed the door.
Gross.
I've
Was
seen,
that
I've seen some video of the California one, not of
not
the
the new one.
Florida
No,
one. No,
no, I haven't seen anything on that.
but that's
They probably don't allow a video.
okay. So,
Right?
do you want to share the lay of the land?
Sure.
Wanda made a comment. She says a good reason to start in Adventureland is it's the hottest part of the park, so we like to hit it early in the day. And I do feel that humidity in that section too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Walt Disney World. Yep.
True.
Yeah, the sun is beating from. If you go in the morning, it's beating on your back. You can feel it.
So here's a little map of Adventureland.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
there's the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse. Now you have the Skipper Canteen on the right hand side. There's right in the smack dab in the middle is pretty much the Aladdin's carpets.
Yeah.
In here you can get Dole Whip, you can get Citrus Swirl.
That's the Aloha aisle.
Toward the bottom of your screen you have Jungle Cruise. Toward the left hand side you have Pirates. Across from Pirates you have
Tortuga.
yeah, a restaurant, Tortuga Tavern.
It's seasonal.
It's not very.
But we
much
caught it. We
open.
caught it this last trip.
We did.
We did.
Yeah, so it was.
Avery really liked Tortuga.
Oh, what'd you have?
I got nachos with just
You and Avery like the
the beef and the cheese. I didn't load it up with all the other stuff. Yeah, I got the the taco nachos or something like that. The beef nachos, I think they call it.
Yeah.
Do you remember what you got? You got
Well, I got
fish tacos, didn't you, or something weird like that?
I don't know. I think we did Pecos Bills and brought it over there though. I'm not sure if that place was actually
No, I
serving.
don't think so. I thought we got
Yeah.
Tortuga.
I don't remember what I got then.
Yeah,
I remember the long walk around, but
yeah.
anyways.
And Sophie got chicken nuggets.
We did when we were there with Jim and Christmas time. Remember we got
We
the
did.
Christmas taco, the dessert taco. Remember that?
Oh, yeah,
that's
remember
right.
that?
The blue thing, and then
That
there was
was different.
Jim and James Ryan.
Yeah.
That was a good
Sophie's coming now.
Pecos Bill snack.
I gotta go take Sophie to dance.
Yes.
Just remind him there's photos.
There's photos. Have a good dance,
I'll be
Soph.
back in a little bit.
She got dance recital in like a couple weeks, so they're doing their dress rehearsals and stuff like that. And I don't want your ears, thanks. All right, let me move to the middle here. All right.
Don't forget you have photos.
Thank you. I
I was
appreciate
told to
that.
remind you.
All right. Derek and Gregory, what is your favorite part of this land, Adventureland?
You have to remember we're talking about Walt Disney World.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good with it. I'll let you answer it first.
My favorite part of it.
What's your favorite thing? Yeah, in Adventureland.
I'd probably say I actually enjoy the Jungle Cruise area the most in that land. Pirates is probably close second. But when I compare it to ours, it's like okay, I like ours more, but they each have their own. But I would say the Jungle Cruise, just because it's so much bigger and more elaborate, it's more jungly, if that's even a word. I don't know. I just like the whole layout of that area.
Wanda's saying Derek likes licking doorknobs.
Want to stop sharing my
Lick
secrets?
a doorknob. What doorknob did you lick? Is she talking about Adventureland?
Club 33.
Really?
Before or after the you know what?
For me, I'd say I do love the architecture of Pirates. The entrance, and when you walk through it up to the ride beginning of it, I think that's really cool. That's a lot better than the one in Disneyland.
Yeah.
But in terms of
theming.
what I enjoy probably the most is the Jungle Cruise, as what Greg said. And the one part that is unique to Magic Kingdom is when you go through the temple.
Yeah, I
think that
one.
is just so cool when you go through that, and just the noise of going through it.
And it's dark, and they have to use that
Yeah, that's it. We don't have to listen to the whole thing. Sorry.
That doesn't happen in the California one?
We don't have a temple that you go through.
Ours isn't half as big as your guys's.
You just go through the backside of water.
Yeah, your guys's tiger is actually in the temple, along with the snakes. And I think there was a gorilla in there or something. If I'm not
Monkeys.
mistaken. Yeah, but we don't have that. So our tiger is outside. Our snakes are somewhere outside, and so are the monkeys.
So it's cool. I like that temple part. It's really neat.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah. That is different. Yeah, we have giant spiders in ours there too, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I must have missed that. Did you see those?
I do remember that.
Jim? Or did? Yeah.
I love the Jungle Cruise, but I think I'm going to have to go Pirates of the Caribbean. It's my dad's favorite ride, so I remember going on that ride as a young kid with my family, and my parents getting a kick out of it an awful lot. And, it never loses its luster for me. It's always well, neither does the Jungle Cruise, frankly, but there's just something about pirates, you know, the little fall in the dark. The song is my favorite song in all of Disneydom. Yo-ho, A Pirate's Life for me. Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. Not
That's
even
cool,
close,
yeah.
really.
And both of those rides they're fun to begin with, but they're a lot more fun when you're there with like a big group of friends.
Sure.
I mean, they're very fun with a big group of friends. I know that we enjoy doing those rides. When we have company or friends joining us, I close my eyes in the cave part. You never know when those sharks will jump. I want to be a fly on the wall when Derek and Wanda are hanging out. That's just like, yeah, so much fun.
She gets me in trouble. Okay, I get her in trouble. That's probably more accurate.
I keep you out of trouble.
I can't do pirates unless you have Pirate Red with you. I wish
She's always there.
I like the original Pirates, you know. But
yeah, I like the original.
I'm not gonna go there. Yeah, I was watching some Disneyland footage, and your Pirates is 2 stories, right? Which is like, I was like, wow,
There's a couple of drops, right?
Yeah,
it drops twice.
It has to go underneath the train tracks. So the main building is across the train tracks.
Yep.
2 drops, a humongous whirlpool that sucks you in.
Yep, they have a huge maelstrom that's going to swallow the raft and everything, and we go on an adventure.
Yeah. My favorite thing in this land, I know it's not popular, but the Treehouse. You know, I grew up with my older brother was like an architectural genius, and I was lucky to have an awesome childhood with him where he was able to construct tree houses. I mean, we used to have like double tree houses, and we used to have a zip line going from one tree house to the other tree house, and it was insane. And they had 3 levels, and it was on one of them, and it would go to the other one. It was an awesome time. So that was just an imaginatory spark. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. It was a great time to be a kid, and I love the treehouse there. So I love climbing it all the time, and I love the way that they do it. It could practically be done in real life, you know, using if you had a really elaborate ship like they had, I guess, and doing all that stuff, and you had a lot of time on your hands, which they did. It's kind of realistic, I guess. It's not like some
Plausible.
It's plausible. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not the biggest person on big words, so everyone knows me. Anyways, what would your must-dos be for Adventureland? Derek and Gregory, must-dos. If you had to recommend, someone who is strapped for time, saying you must do this in Adventureland. I know you probably touched on some of them already, but what are your must-dos in Adventureland?
I mean, even though I would say my favorite thing is to go on to Jungle Cruise because the uniqueness, I think the must-do is to go on to Pirates because it's still a fun attraction. It's in the dark, so you get a chance to get out of the heat and the sun. So I would say the Pirates of the Caribbean.
And it's kind of backwards from ours anyway.
It's a different storyline.
Yeah, it's kind of like flipped from ours, but I would say that those two. And if you like climbing trees, definitely go on a Treehouse. The Tiki Room, I would also say to do that as well if you had time, just because that was one of Walt Disney's original visions for animatronics, and of course that's at Disneyland, and then they brought it to Walt Disney World, but still the feeling is still there. And also go get yourself a citrus swirl. You can't go wrong with those.
Welcome in, Craig's Robotics. Citrus swirl. Now, I take it, do you like the citrus swirl better than the Dole Whip?
I like, I don't know if I've ever had a citrus swirl, but I think I would like the Dole Whip better.
I think I've had it maybe once at the Sunshine Terrace. I like the Dole Whip. The pineapple is good, but I also like citrus. Well, they're both kind of citrusy, but I don't know. I like the differences. When you're in Walt Disney World, you want to do something different than what you can at Disneyland, so you have to try a citrus swirl. There's no doubt about that.
I don't think there's anything wrong with either.
True. Yeah.
They have both.
The citrus swirl is definitely more tart for me. It's like orange juice, not like. I think I would appreciate it more if it was more like sun-kissed orange soda than orange juice. But I know that a lot of people would not like me for saying that. But
I don't like you for saying
that. All right. So must-dos. Any more must-dos, guys? No. GM.
I think for one must-do for the future, for me, is to eat at the Skipper's Canteen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've never done that, but every time I look at the menu and like the friends that we go with, I know Wanda ate there and she really enjoyed it, but I'm not really into spicy food, and it's a very exotic menu. And every time I look at it, I kind of like, I don't know if I would like this.
It might be something to try and for us to try it and share it in case we don't like it.
Yeah.
Then we can go get something else.
So that would be one must do in the future that I plan to do is eat there.
Okay, yeah. I'm not sure if Stacy did the. Is this it? Is that the Skipper Canteen? It looks like the menu.
Oh my God, I can't even read that.
Yeah, it's a little too small.
Zoom in. Is there a little magnifying glass at the top?
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Whoa!
Whoa! All right. So let's see here.
I do know the interaction with the cast members that are serving you is really fun, and I think that would be a good part of the show too.
Ginger's crock of hot and sour soup. That sounds interesting. Sounds like a bunch of crock. No.
I'm not sure how old this menu might be either. So, Schweitzer slush. Look at that. Fresh from Schweitzer Falls.
Yeah, Wanda said that doesn't look like the menu she had. She didn't go that long ago.
Oh, yeah?
A lot of crocodile theming there.
And the new Jungle Cruise characters are going to. The proprietor of the Jungle Cruise will also be the proprietor of the Skipper Canteen. I think that's right. Maybe I'm wrong, but so it's all going to tie in together. Schweitzer, the daughter of
Schweitzer Falls.
yeah, is that his? I want to say Albert Schweitzer, but is that? Am I right about? It doesn't matter.
Albert Falls.
I would like to eat there someday as well. I haven't yet.
Yeah, we haven't either. Though whenever we checked out the menu, with Stacy and Sophie being such picky eaters, it's almost never we can ever eat there. Wanda, you are correct, probably correct. If you know us, we are always messing up. So,
Well, that might not be the current menu now.
It might have been at one point.
Yeah.
At one point, but yeah, probably not now. But from the views of the Jungle Cruise, I like it when the guy at the bottom gets the point in the end, right? All right. So, all right. So the next question, I'm not sure if it really pertains to this land. It's a question we've been asking for each land. What is the favorite season to visit Adventureland? I don't know if Disneyland is any different, if they do overlays for Adventureland, like during Christmas or Halloween or anything like that. But let's try to tackle this anyways. What is your favorite season to visit Adventureland?
Me personally, I would say the cooler seasons like fall, winter, maybe the beginning of spring, because spring seems to be getting a little hotter faster now. But I think we've been there once during the winter time, but it was still hot. I remember it being still hot. So maybe it's the time of day that you're going also.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I just say any season except for fall. I'm trying to remember
for fall.
Sorry, except for summer. I'm trying to remember if we've gone the Jingle Cruise.
I think we did.
I don't remember
because we went during we did the Mickey's Christmas thing.
Yeah.
So we would have had to have gone on it. There's no way we would have missed that.
I always think it was at Disneyland when we went on it, but I don't think they've ever had it at Disneyland.
We don't do that.
I don't really remember it, but I think that would be fun to see that that time of season. Hey, Eric Newman, welcome in.
Hi, Eric. Yeah, they do have the overlay for Jungle Cruise during Christmas time. And I can't remember if they do it for like pirates or anything else like that. It does make sense that you say to do it.
They do a little something for pirates for the not so scary Halloween party.
Oh yeah, they do. That's right. Yep. They have
not Christmas.
They have live pirates, and
there's a live pirate in there. I can't remember his name, but they didn't have him this year. But yeah, not much. But there's a guy on the bridge.
So, do you have a favorite season, Jim, to which to do Adventureland, or just always?
There's not much change throughout the year, but the Jingle Cruise is something special. I really do like that, and they've only been doing it a couple of years. I think maybe the first year was 2018, and but it is really cool. I love that they do that. Away from Main Street, it's one of the only things that changes for the Christmas holiday in the Magic Kingdom. So you've got Main Street and the Jingle Cruise, pretty much. I mean, they do stuff for the holiday party, the nighttime, whatever that's called. I can't remember it, but yeah, I guess Christmas with the Jingle Cruise.
Stacy's back.
Hey,
just in time. So, what's your favorite season to do Adventureland?
Well, we did it for the first time for Christmas that I remember, and that was really cool. I liked seeing the Jingle Cruise. That was really neat. Seeing the overlay, and then also even just the queue was all decorated, which I thought was really neat.
Yeah,
that's the only one that they do a holiday, right? Holiday related stuff.
Yes. Now, speaking of like holidays in regards to Adventureland, like what is it? The Sunshine Terrace? Is that one of the
Yes,
hi,
that's in Adventureland.
hi Pam Spam? Who are you waving at, guys?
Pam, Pam.
Pam
Pam?
Spam. Okay. All right. Let's figure that.
Did you see Eric?
Yeah, so you said hi to Eric, and yeah, so I think it's what is Tomorrowland, the Sunshine Tree, as I don't know, it's Sunshine Tree or something like that. I keep on getting these, Aloha Isle. I think
Yeah,
those are the
Aloha
two places
Isle,
in there
yeah.
that have like the citrus swirl and the pineapple
In the Dole
and the
Whip.
Dole Whip. But during different seasons, they have different specialty items. Specialty items.
Yeah.
Especially with Christmas items, Halloween items during the parties.
Yeah.
Summertime items. It's almost like every 6 weeks or so they have some type of specialty new
Yeah.
thing going on.
The last one was like a raspberry. Remember? I saw someone walking it. It looked like it was like a purpley.
It's like a raspberry swirl with strawberry Fanta. Was that the one you're talking about?
No, that was a different one. That was really good too.
They have them all the time. But what's your favorite guy? What's your favorite place to snack in Adventureland?
Well, I know
Sunshine Tree Terrace.
Yep, the Sunshine Tree Terrace.
Home of the citrus swirl.
There you go. We've done that.
Home of the orange bird.
Yeah, we've done that. I don't think we've done any of these others that I remember. Anyway. I mean, we might have, and just I didn't know the names of it.
We don't normally eat
the Dole Whip. I think we probably
we've had more. Probably Dole Whip more
the
than
Isle.
Any other place that we've eaten at there. What is it? The Tortuga Tavern.
Yeah.
We have rarely ate there.
It's seasonal.
Yeah, and that's usually closed when we go. I don't know if it's ever been open.
Had that.
No, I haven't. I don't know if I would eat spring rolls from a cart.
We did eat.
I think probably
a lot of people eat from these carts.
Oh yeah, those are the cheeseburger spring rolls are very popular.
Avery liked those a lot. I haven't tried the pepperoni ones yet. Have any of you guys had the chance to eat a pepperoni spring roll yet?
No.
From there, Jim?
Isn't that like
before?
That's like Italian and Chinese smashed together, right?
Yeah.
Well, I know that I watched Tim Tracker tried it and he liked them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know that we have personally tried the cheeseburger ones.
You and Avery have.
Yeah, they taste like a cheeseburger. They had onions and everything. It was pretty good. You taste the mustard and
I remember him saying pickles too.
It's pretty good. I know that they had increased the price. A lot of people didn't like that when they went from like $6 to like $8 or something like that. But other than that, for taste they were good. I really liked that.
We've gotten the Dole Whip and the citrus swirl.
Yeah.
And then they also have the cart with the candied almonds, right?
Oh yeah. The candied nut cart. Maybe?
I don't know what it's called.
Almonds and cashews.
Cashews and pecans. I like the pecans or the almonds.
Yeah, that's right. That's right outside of the Jungle Cruise place.
Yeah, I could do the candied stuff. Like walnuts, they have to be candied for me to be able to eat them. But the other stuff that's candied, that sounds good too.
Yeah. Did you say hi to Jeffrey Resendez?
Not yet. He just came in. Welcome in, Jeffrey. There you are, Jeffrey.
So Wanda said that she has a boat named after her. What boat is that, Wanda? I'm curious.
Wouldn't that be her name?
I don't know. Francisco.
Wanda? Did you say hi to Francisco?
Is it one of the Jungle Cruise boats?
Oh.
Is it like
maybe
Wakana Wanda, maybe, or
I don't know.
Chiquita Bonita?
Maybe.
Yeah, in the Jungle Cruise, she said.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. We'll have to check that out.
Francisco, welcome in.
The thing with Adventureland though,
SS Wanda.
there's no smells for me. I mean, everyone talks about the Pirate of the Caribbean water.
Oh, I love
yeah.
that. Well,
Yeah,
yes.
we can't. I
don't
never
smell
remember
it.
that.
The only
either.
thing is when we round the corner in one of it, they pump out a sweet smell, and we smell that, but that's not the water.
No.
I don't.
I think that's more like fire smoke. Isn't it, or something?
No, they have that too, but there's a different smell when you round the corner. I think with the pigs or something like that. There's
When
a,
you-
all
I
of
don't
a
know if I
sudden
wanna
random
smell.
sweet smell.
When you go on ours, when you go to Disneyland, you will smell it before you even get on the ride. It is so refreshing smelling. I wish I could just bottle it up and use it as like a cologne or something because it smells so good.
It doesn't like it smells crusty or not crusty.
Crusty.
That's
Wow.
I think it doesn't use like borax or something
I don't know. It
in the
smells-
water. I think it is.
It doesn't smell appealing to me.
It smells so good to me. A lot of people love the smell of it because it's like, yep, that's the pirate water.
But he
Yeah.
smells nice. So,
Welcome in, Walt and Melissa. Just popping in to say hi. Hope everyone's okay.
I don't smell the pirate water. I don't get that
Oh,
smell.
cool. You can get candles that smell like it. That's nice.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Maybe we'll have to get the candles to see.
Yeah, we
what the
do. We
pirates-
do have
crusty candle.
the magic candle.
Borax
Yeah.
candles, no.
But just like when you're walking around, it's not like Main Street. You can smell the bakery and the confectionery.
Yeah.
I don't smell anything. Like I don't smell the spring rolls, and the candied almonds and that. I don't think you can smell that. You know, so it's more sounds is what that you'll know you're in Adventureland if you hear the doo-doos. You know,
Really?
yeah.
Or step in it.
Oh my God.
I know if I step in doo-doo.
I could tell you the one smell that permeates the place, and I love the smell of it, is their popcorn. Because when we went to Disneyland, I could smell it. I was like, oh my gosh, I've been missing that so long. And I actually had some, and I savored that moment.
I think,
It smelled so good.
our
Even there.
popcorn smell is in Liberty Square. That's where we smell the popcorn. Right?
Yeah, coming into Liberty Square from
Yeah.
Frontierland. Yeah,
Yeah.
usually. Yes. So there's no Rockin' Rob in the Jungle Cruise ship. No.
Not yet.
Not yet. All right.
Did you see Kelly came in? The Mickey Bunch?
Mickey Bunch? Yes, she is. Hi, Kelly. Where is it? I just clicked on it. You saw me click there. There you go.
I
Mickey
heard
Bunch.
you click on it.
Welcome in, Kelly.
Yes, Debbie loves the smell too. I'm right there with you.
I love the smell of popcorn.
The
I don't end up
popcorn, yeah.
getting it as much as I want.
Yeah. I'm not a big popcorn person.
I'm not sure why we don't have it as much anymore.
Debbie made
Yeah.
a comment earlier that she's never been to Adventureland. Is that have you been in?
Oh, wow.
So the obvious question will be: have you been to Magic Kingdom, or you've just never been to that land? That's interesting.
She purposely averts it and goes, no, I'm not going. I'm going this way.
She's not adventurous, so she skips it.
Happily ever yachty. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Yeah. Yes. Very
No,
good.
but the two popular snacks, the Dole Whip and the Citrus Swirl, don't have smells. So, Stacy,
No,
yeah,
no.
you're right. There's nothing there other than maybe the popcorn that you get a sense of. Oh yeah, I can't. Oh, I'm so happy to be here. Yeah, I love the Citrus Swirl. Is my absolute favorite Disney. One of my favorite Disney snacks, and yeah, it's it's all about the flavor. You can't smell it, of course, but
Yeah.
and again, and where they sell that Sunshine Tree Terrace used to be where Aloha Isle Refreshments is, over by the Magic Carpets of Aladdin. And then a couple years ago, they switched locations because the Dole Whip's so much more popular and the line's so much longer. And I remember when Sunshine Tree Terrace was over there as a kid, and they would sell these little plastic oranges with a little thin plastic straw sticking out the top. And I just thought that was the coolest thing ever as a kid. It's a plastic ball filled with orange juice, whatever. But as a kid, I loved it, and I wish I still had it. Oh well.
The last trip when we went to the Aloha Isles, it was mobbed. You had all the pre-ordering, but everyone hung out right there.
Mhm.
It was just totally packed. It like totally did the opposite effect of social distancing. You remember
It's
that?
too
It
bad
was
they don't have
crazy.
more places to sit down and eat too. You end up sitting on the ground or like,
Right.
leaning against some wall or something like that.
Yeah,
It's
we
just,
end up going towards like Tom's Hotel. We go towards Swiss Family. They have that.
Family Robinson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they have that rock
yeah,
seating area.
yeah.
So we done that.
Yes. So another cool thing that's in Adventureland, I hope they bring back after everything gets back to normal, is that pirate, um, uh, the special pirate hunt thing
Right.
that used to have the maps
The
for.
map is from that. The the
Yes.
Adventureland map
Right.
that
Right.
we
Right.
have.
But going around it, it's almost somewhat like the Sources of the Magic Kingdom, or
Sorcerer's cards.
yeah, it's almost like something where you're searching and you start at one place and it directs you to the next place on the map, and it directs you, and so you have to find the symbol on the map and you go to that different place, so it ends up bringing you all around
Yeah.
Adventureland. And there's multiple cases, multiple, what am I thinking,
Quests.
multiple
Yeah, they are.
quests.
They are. They give you different maps.
Thank you, Jim, for
There's like 4 or 5 different maps, isn't there? We gotta say
Yeah.
hi to Cargo. She just came in.
Hey,
forget.
Cargo, welcome in.
It's called
So-
A Pirate's Adventure: Treasures of the Seven Seas.
And it
Discover
really,
mystic adventure and collect treasure finder cards in this self-guided quest through Adventureland.
The kids enjoyed that. You
I
know,
I
and they
enjoyed
were
that. It was
babies.
cool,
They were, little kids. They liked it, and you got to see because they had these added places that you had to go.
It's like a Phineas and Ferb. Anybody done that in Epcot, where you go through those things and you trigger different actions to
Yes.
happen and whatnot? It's a lot like that
It's
too, because
more
you do
like
trigger,
that.
you do trigger things to happen, like
Yeah.
a cannonball fire, something comes out of the water near
Yeah.
near
'Cause you get a
Swiss Family
key.
Robinson.
Don't you get like a card key, or is it on the band?
can't
Sorcerer
remember.
has a special sorcerer card, but
Yeah, this was
I think
you
this
had
was
something.
a special key card.
Yeah, and
to kick it off.
yeah, because you had to wave it over the special area where and it's very, very fun. It's fun to do at night as
It
well.
is.
And,
I've seen people do it. You know, over in the queue of the Jungle Cruise, there's one of the locations, and
Yeah.
unlike Sorcerers, which is pretty much a TV and a window
I like
where you get the next clue, this has stuff popping out of water and
Right.
and skulls talking to you, and it looked really
Yeah.
cool. I haven't done it myself, but it was
Jack
pretty
Sparrow
neat to
will
watch
talk to
people
you.
do that.
Yeah, when it comes back, I highly recommend it, and I'm surprised more vloggers don't vlog the adventures.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes you. They don't do it. Again, there's multiple quests. One quest might take you 20 minutes, so it's like a perfect time for a vlog.
I like doing it when like it was sunset. You know, as it was getting to sunset, 'cause it just made it the more piratey, eerie setting. You know, but you can't do it when it's pitch dark because
What is Jim trying to?
what was he doing?
Like, what are you trying to read something? Or...
I don't know what you're talking about.
Those... all right. So, and another thing in Adventureland, Captain Jack Sparrow. They have a show that he does.
Yes.
Right across from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
There is a
Stage show.
There's a stage show where they get the audience involved. Again, this is during normal times.
Yeah.
Where this guy who's I don't know, it's kind of like a Mr. Smee character.
Yeah, that's what I
Captain
picture him
Jack.
as too. Yeah.
You know, he gets the crowd all rowdy and he does special things, whatever, and then Jack comes out and he acts all
Jackie.
stuff, and it's a little,
Can you
it's
do
a
that
fun little
again?
show. No, it's like 15. It's like 15 minutes, I'd say, right?
Yeah.
But it's hot as heck. It's out
There's
there.
no shade
It's
whatsoever.
Really, really hot, but it's
Yeah.
fun.
Well, he gets the kids involved.
It's definitely worth doing, yeah, especially if you
Sophie
have young
did it.
kids. Yeah.
Sophie did it. You could be an honorary pirate, and they'll get the kids up, and then they get like a scroll with his signature of you're an honorary pirate.
Yes, I have to show
Show up.
our chat. They love your shirts, by guys.
Oh, Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice and airy and light, and
We
Yeah.
got these in St. Thomas up at was it called Paradise Point, where
Yeah.
you take the gondola up there.
it was
And,
about
there was a
2 for
shop.
$10,
Yeah, they were very cheap and they're very
or 2 for 20,
they're
or something like
good
that.
quality too.
Yeah.
For
I
nice.
like the colors.
They're awesome. I would wear that shirt. I would
Yeah.
definitely wear.
It has the names of different islands on here throughout the shirt. So
Oh,
Cool.
very
And
cool.
I didn't want to keep Derek waiting any further. He's waited all show so far.
Oh yes,
So
I'm glad I
did
made
you want
it
to
in
touch
time.
upon the restrooms in Adventureland?
Yes.
Well,
oh my gosh.
unless it's an emergency, I would skip the restrooms in Adventureland.
Oh.
There's only 3.
None of them meet your standards.
No, if there's well, the one over there, kind of if you're coming in from Main Street.
I don't even know where they're at, to be honest.
Well, there's one that has that little breezeway that takes you into Frontierland.
Yeah.
That's the main one.
Yeah, and that one's okay, but that one's too crowded for me.
Definitely.
And then the one in the Tortuga
Tortuga Tavern.
Tavern, that's kind of an interesting one because that's like hidden in the back there.
I
But
don't
that's
even
a very
remember that one.
Yeah,
that's a very small one. So
Well, that's probably the least busiest one, so you might have a better chance of using that one if it's out, away from people.
and then the other one is tucked away behind Pirates, and I believe isn't that where like their medical thing is? It looks like that's where the medical thing is there.
Are you trying to do Captain Jack Sparrow going to the
something like
bathroom or something?
But yeah, I don't usually. They're not my top ones that I like to use.
Yeah, I would say that the one between Adventureland and Frontierland is one of the more dirty ones, at least in the women's bathrooms.
It's always
Because
busy.
it's so busy, it's packed.
And that's
so
a main.
they can't keep up with that. They'd have to have someone camped out there 24/7 to try to keep up with it. But
That's
but the
true.
pirate ones, a lot of people don't know about the pirate ones because it's hidden around the corner.
Well, they don't use them. They might know about them, but a lot of they're usually quite empty
Yeah,
whenever we're in that area.
yeah.
I
We'll
know
be
that-
lucky if we see one person down that area.
Oh, wow. So cargo, thank you for that tip. I'll know where to go next time we're there.
And I think we only found it because we were doing that game, the one that you guys were talking about, that sorcerer's game.
Yeah.
And one of the things took you into that, and we're like, oh, there's restrooms here.
Yes, that's how we found them too. Actually,
It's a secret. Don't be telling people.
yeah, this the hidden gem.
All right. Wow, I didn't know it was so late. So guys,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
do one more round just of quick things of anything you guys can think. If someone is strapped for time, what can you skip in Adventureland?
The
Aladdin
Yeah.
carpet ride, I would say. I don't think I've ever been on that, to be honest.
I've been one time.
I might have been on it once. I don't remember.
I mean, those are good for the kids, but I mean, you think about it. They have Dumbo, they have the Astro Orbiter.
It's
Is that
all
what
the
it's called
same
there?
thing,
It's the
basically.
same, just a different theme
Well,
on it. So.
Astro Orbiter, their Astro Orbiter's way high up in the sky.
But it does give them a 5th attraction in the land, which is helpful to help keep things moving.
Crowds, yeah.
Yeah, but I would say you don't really need to go on that.
And watch out, the camel spits.
Yeah.
When you-
You notice that they keep changing that. Sometimes there's 2 camels, then there's sometimes 1 camel.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes one spits, sometimes both, sometimes it doesn't. Have you
They try
noticed
to
that?
trick you.
I noticed that the one out front that squirts the crowds outside the people, not the people on the ride, breaks down quite a bit, and sometimes it's disturbing. Sometimes you'll have water spurting out its neck.
Oh my God.
I haven't seen that.
I've seen that. Come on, yeah, I've seen it, and it can be disturbing. But anyways, so
Maybe he
What?
got a dart in the neck or something from Jingle Cruise, right?
maybe yeah.
Well, we have to get going to get
Yep.
ready for our show. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but thank you very much for having us on your show. We love being on here with you guys and,
Yes.
and
For asking
being
us.
here with Jim and you guys. It's always fun. So thank you.
Awesome. Thanks again.
Yes.
Thanks guys for being here with us.
Thank you.
We'll be joining your show in about 5 minutes.
Thank you. It's going to be about our visit to Disneyland.
Have
Yeah.
a great show. Yes, I can't
Yeah.
wait to hear about that. So,
Yeah.
It's a full hour of bathroom review just for you guys. No.
all right, guys, we're gonna be sending everyone over to D&G Explorers at 8:00. Thanks for attending tonight, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks,
you.
guys. Love you guys.
Love you guys.
See ya. Jim, any skippable items for you in Adventureland?
I love Adventureland, but as I was going through what's skippable, certainly the magic carpets are.
Yeah.
But if I'm really pressed for time, I'm sorry about this. I'm skipping the Treehouse. And even though I'm wearing the shirt, I'm skipping the Tiki Room. Those are things, if you're strapped for time, stick to the Jungle Cruise and Pirates of the Caribbean. Those are must-dos. But the other things, maybe your next visit. Because I'm there quite often, and I'm not always looking forward to enjoying the Tiki Room or the Treehouse. And if my daughter's not with me, I'm certainly not doing the magic carpets. So, having said that, I love Adventureland.
How about you?
Did you guys talk about the shops?
No, we didn't really get to
Not
the shop.
really.
Did you notice that a lot of the shops there are not Disney shops?
Oh, they have the
There's, like,
sunglasses.
They
Oh.
got the sunglasses, but they're not
Mhm.
all Disney sunglasses. And then they got
The
I don't
place
know,
that
like-
makes the rings and the
Yeah.
glassware, I think.
right, and then they have like summer clothes, but they're not Disney summer
Well, they have the
clothes.
the
Mhm.
pirate store has
The
Disney,
pirate
yeah.
is if you only could do one shop, the pirate shop is the way to go.
Yeah.
But all those other stores on the right, we tend to skip
Yeah, they are. They're
because
just they're
they're
like
not Disney stuff. There's no Disney stuff in there
they're
usually.
like a sunglass hut.
Yeah,
Mm.
and we don't. And we
That's
we
true.
packed our sunglasses, so we don't need to go in there.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick two rides, it would be the Aladdin and the Tiki Room.
Yeah, we only do the Tiki Birds maybe every 5 years or so, and that's
Yeah.
that's probably mostly my fault. But
Well,
it's
Sophie
just I
was
guess
horrified by the thing that they did. Before they didn't have the god thing that comes up, the statue fountain thing that comes up.
in the pre-show.
That didn't no, in the middle of the show. And then it's got the fountain that comes and does this
Oh,
weird
in the
thing.
show itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
That didn't exist in the very, very beginning. They changed
Are
and
you
added
sure?
that. I'm
This is
certain.
Walt Disney's invention. I don't think he would
No,
have.
They changed. I mean, they
All
did
right.
change the show.
You sure you just not remembering it differently?
So, well, when she was old enough, she did not like that. So that's why
Okay.
we stopped going because she started crying.
Okay.
But now I think it's because you could care less.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't do much for me.
The
So
kids
that's
aren't
why I see
interested
it
either.
every 5 years or so. I'll do it.
Yeah.
And again, just because it's a show, I have trouble with rewatching shows. There's some shows that I don't mind watching, like Carousel of Progress. I can see every year, multiple times a year. But like Tiki Birds, and Tiki Birds and the Lion King and that type of stuff, I just don't need to see every year.
Yeah.
So
I don't
that's
mind
my
it.
skippable item is the Tiki Birds on some of the shops. Obviously, if you're not in good walking health, skip the Treehouse.
Yeah, right.
I personally, that's one of my favorite high points. I like that, and I like Tom Sawyer's Island, so it's kind of like the same type of exploration type of thing, I think.
Mm.
So, but yeah, that's what I would skip to. It was good. Anything else we'd like to mention? You would like to mention about Adventureland?
Well, you touched on the gift shop over by Pirates of the Caribbean, and that's an awesome store. But not only is there Pirates merchandise there, but there's Jungle Cruise merchandise there, and for some reason Coco merchandise over there.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I think that's a fantastic shop there. And I always, even if I'm not going on the ride, I'll poke my head in there just to see what might be new, because I'm always looking for a good Pirates of the Caribbean shirt. I got one recently. It's one of the better ones I've seen lately, but I'm always looking for that. Oh, that's the perfect one. So I'm always on the lookout. But and then they have Jungle Cruise merchandise there too, and they have some like retro animation or like cartoon character shirts for the Jungle Cruise. They have a men's style and a women's style, and they have a hat, a Jungle Cruise skipper hat for sale. That's pretty neat. It's just a really neat store.
Yeah.
It is one of the better stores. Yeah.
They didn't used to have the Jungle Cruise stuff. That's fairly new
No.
the past year and a half, I would say.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Because maybe 2 years.
I don't remember. I still don't remember any Jungle Cruise. Not seen a lot of Jungle Cruise
They have
stuff.
a Jungle
Obviously,
Cruise
Jungle
pop.
Cruise doesn't have its own store, so
No.
so it
So
makes. I
it's
guess
like a
it
good
makes,
little section now. They
yeah.
didn't exist before. You can get the Jungle Cruise boat with the skipper in there, which is the same guy that they do the animation on the shirts too.
Really
Yeah.
cool. All right. So anything else going on?
No, it's 8:01, so
Good.
everyone's gonna get over to D&J,
So everyone,
right?
let's get over to D&G Explorers. Just some housekeeping. Some of our good friends, Jim, More Sunshine Please, Tuesdays at 7 o'clock. Mouse Talk, Melissa, Walt and Melissa, Tuesdays at 8 o'clock. D&G Explorers on right now, 8
Yeah.
o'clock tonight. And tomorrow we're going to be on with the Philly crew doing King of Food.
Yeah.
Thursday nights at 9 o'clock. So check us out tomorrow on the Philly Cruise channel.
Yeah.
Everybody, thanks. Jim, thank you for being our guest again.
Thank you for having me. It's always so much fun.
Thanks. And I know we can always rely on you. You're always up for a good time. So
Well, having said that, I'm unavailable next week.
yes, we know. Oh, we're gonna have to we're never gonna find a replacement for you, but we'll find a temporary fill-in. But we won't tell them.
It'll be like it'll be like the Captain America, where he's not anywhere as good as Steve Rogers.
Oh, really?
So we'll bring another Jim, but we'll make sure it's not as good as you.
The replacement.
I'm flattered. Thank you.
All right. Everybody in the chats, thank you again for stopping by. We really appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to do your duty.
And it's a big duty.
We'll see you
Bye,
next time.
everybody.